Tuesday afternoon NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony with Doris Burke on our sideline. The fans making some noise here at the Knicks Arena. The New York Knicks are getting settled in.
Let's get a nice clean game, huh?
And so off the tip, it's New York. Now Golden State's starting five. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. Draymond Green is out there with Durant, and it's Pachulia in at the five.
And they are on the board first.
Trying to set the tone here early. I like that.
Derrick Rose, unbelievable spirit. We know about his toughness, has fought through injuries of all kinds that might cause a lesser competitor to hang up his sneakers.
And competitor, that's the word, Kevin. I mean, he was impossible to outcompete at the high school level, the college level, and now in the pros.
Now here's Anthony after the miss from Klay Thompson. Noah the screen. Anthony kicks to Rose. Noah with a screen for Rose. 6 on the shot clock. New York needs to get off a shot. Lee passes to Porzingis. And Pachulia pulls it down. Knicks on defense. Curry dishes to Durant. First quarter, just over a minute played. And that one's good.
I don't know. Maybe they're still working out the kinks on D because that clearly was a breakdown.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Golden State's head coach and I were able to chat. He said a big part of this game will depend on how well they can slow down Carmelo Anthony. He added with his size and shooting ability, he can score inside and out. We're going to try a couple different coverages and show him different looks over the course of the game to try to keep him off balance. And guys, I guess we'll see how it works. Back to you.
Thanks a lot, Doris. Here's Curry after the made shot from Joakim Noah. Steph Curry does so many things well, Clark, on the floor, but one area he had struggled with was turning the ball over.
Yeah, and after a slow start, Kevin, to the year in the turnover department, Curry was able to slowly right the ship.
The Warriors shooting their first free throws of the game. That's good from Stephen Curry. Stephen Curry hits them both.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Anthony against Thompson. Now here's Anthony. He's guarded closely. Stolen by Thompson. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. A pull-up. And Anthony sends it back. Rose against Durant. On the pass to Porzingis. Kept alive by New York. Anthony. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And Curry and his turnovers last year, a lot of it might have been getting used to a new system. But you can see he's also tightened up his play to reduce the giveaway. And, you know, Curry knew turnovers were a problem. How about his mom even instituted a fine on him? And so anytime he has more than 3 in a game, he owes his mom $100 per turnover.
And both free throws good for Anthony.
And right before Carmelo went down with the injury last season, it seemed like he had added the fadeaway to his game, molded a little bit after Dirk Nowitzki.
Now here's Curry. There's a screen from down low. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Carmelo's reasoning was that he had been burned enough by Dirk's fadeaway, he had to adapt.
That's a great fadeaway to borrow from, for sure. I mean, Melo already has a mid-range game, terrific mid-range game, and this shot makes that even deadlier.
And guys, Steph Curry, the rare point guard who's almost as effective playing off the ball as he is on it. And the Warriors have really emphasized that as he's evolved as a player, bringing in a lot of playmakers who can set him up coming off screens.
Brandon Jennings, he's checked in for New York. Stephen Curry hits them both. And speaking of Curry playing off the ball in the past, Clark, we'd see him guarding shooting guards defensively. Some said trying to hide him against lesser offensive players.
Well, I think guarding 2 guards gave him a chance maybe to save some energy for the offensive end. But recently, Steve Kerr has had him on point guards mode. You want your best players taking the challenge at both ends of the court.
Just 3 to shoot. Here's Jennings. And that one's off. He misses his first shot of the game. Durant kicks to Curry. Back to Durant. And again, it's the Warriors missing. The Knicks have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Outside Anthony to the left wing. Noah with a screen on Durant. Jennings passes to Noah. Stolen by Durant. Thompson against Lee. Tries from 16, and the Warriors miss again.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
The drive by Anthony. That is good.
Your heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Green with a screen for Curry. It's tipped. Jennings with the ball. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. And that one's good by Noah.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively so far.
Yeah, and I think we're going to see them operating a lot of their offense from the interior today.
Banked in off the glass. But Julia's got his first points in this one.
Room service delivery right there, fellas. Wonderful entry feed.
Noah dishes to Carmelo. Pass to Lee. Here's Porzingis. Anthony, the pass to Porzingis. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
Now here's Curry, the 17-footer. They get it again, and he dunks it down.
And guys, that's his game. I mean, battling in the paint and cashing in on those second chance opportunities.
And Greg cashing in hard. I mean, man, oh man, he puts an exclamation point on that dunk.
Yes.
Guys, that's the only way he knows how to do it. Soft, I don't even think is in his vocabulary.
Just couldn't get a hand in the face on that one.
That's using what you got. He's got a height advantage, put it to good use there, and got himself a clean look.
A shot by Anthony, no good. Warriors have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Feeds to Durant. No one near him. And another basket for Golden State.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Now Jennings. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
And the Warriors making a change here. West is checked in. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for New York.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
Also, what passing we've seen from them here early. I mean, there could be a big number in the assist column if this keeps up.
And guys, Brandon Jennings last season looked like he was finally becoming more efficient. He shot at the upper range of his career field goal percentage from 3 and the free throw line. And then suddenly the Achilles ended his season at 41 games played. Really unfortunate.
Getting back to Jennings last season really did start out as one of his best. Not just the improvement, Clark, in accuracy. His turnovers per game were at a career low.
Yeah, that's what we have to watch out for with Jennings. I mean, he's still only 26 years old, Kevin. Now, plenty of time to continue to refine and hone his game. I think his best basketball is in front of him.
And I think taking a time here to talk things over is a smart idea.
One of the things you want to do is make sure everybody is clearly on the same page with the game plan. And sometimes you need a timeout to make sure that's the case.
The Knicks have gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. The dish to Lee. He kicks it to Noah. Anthony down low. It's up against Thompson. Anthony's shot is off. Warriors have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Durant in the corner. Good, and Curry gets the assist. And it's 9 points for Kevin Durant. New York trailing. Outside Jennings. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. They get Stephen Curry. And guys, Brandon Jennings, some people love his chaotic game. Some can't stand it. One of the more polarizing talents in the NBA.
Yeah, I don't think he'll ever shoot for an efficient percentage or become a lockdown defender, Kevin. He's an offensive catalyst. He pushes the action and he'll go on scoring binges, but I think he does more good than bad with his style of play.
And the first one drops.
And talking about Brandon Jennings, he has an endless bag of tricks. Keeping the ball literally on a string, makes behind the back, no look, and off the backboard passes few players would even try. That unpredictability, though, can make him difficult to check and often forces defenders into positions from which they can't recover.
And Jennings drops them both.
You know, Brandon Jennings is that rare type of difference maker, a guy who can jumpstart your offense without turning the ball over. That's a valuable asset when you're trying to line up the W's.
Now here's West. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Outside Jennings. Off target with his three. The Warriors shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. Durant, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle on a lot of contact there. One of the most dominant players in 2014 was Kevin Durant, of course, winning the league MVP. Then last year, cut short. We know that he's now on a mission to get back to that level, and Greg, it's hard.
Yeah, you know, it all came down to health for Kevin Durant. And at this point in his career, I mean, he's got the maturity. He's developed the skill set. He's just got to stay on the court. And really, when you talk about the game of basketball, the rest will take care of itself.
Sean Livingston, he's checked in for Curry. Durant hits them both.
You know, talking about Durant as he looks to recapture the league MVP, he can take a cue from last year's MVP, Stephen Curry. Curry battled through numerous ankle injuries over the years earlier on, only to come out on the other side with his best season ever in 2K15.
Now here's West, and good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. And the Warriors lead by 4. New York's gone 0-3 from three-point land, nothing yet going outside. Here's Kuzminskis, defended by West. New York, no good that time either.
And getting back to Durant, sometimes adversity brings out the best in you. Adversity challenges you to rise above. And Kevin was already at the highest rung on the ladder. I think his opponent should be very afraid of what they're about to witness this season.
And you know what? His mind's playing tricks on him right now because he's not going to live that one down easily.
Warriors leading by 4. From the top of the key, and he drops that one in. Durant's got 13 points.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Jennings passes to Kuzminskis. Here's Thomas. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. Here is Livingston. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Iguodala outside. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Livingston.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
Now, here's Thomas. Outside Jennings. Shot from free throw range. And the shot no good, a bit short.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Now, here is Holiday. Pass to Kuzminskis. From past the arc. But they'll get another chance. The kick out to Holiday. New York moving the ball around. Thomas passes to Kuzminskis. To the left side wing. Left side Jennings. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Iguodala. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Warriors?
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
And how about Sean Livingston? Just a terrific comeback story. Of course, he suffered that famous knee injury, one of the worst I've ever seen, and he has willed himself back to become a valuable player in this league.
Knicks trail by 9. And signed a nice 3-year deal with the Warriors. Helped their bench. Great fit for that team.
No question. A rare package at 6'7". He's a true point guard and extremely versatile defensively. He can play alongside Steph Curry, handling the ball or off it. And easy to see why the Dubs were happy to get it.
And so it's Golden State with it, following the score by New York. Puts up a 3. The rebound by Holiday. New York's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Can't get it to go. And Golden State will come the other way. Out to the right wing. And again, it's the Warriors missing. The Knicks shooting 45% from the field early. He lobs it up, and then Thomas with the dunk.
Maybe that'll ignite. I mean, impossible not to get pumped up after that. At least I think that would be the case.
Well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are. Look at them. They are pumped up.
Yeah, they're geeky.
And that's what the alley-oop guys will do for your team. A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Now here is Holiday. Looking for his first basket still in this one. A shot's good from O'Quinn.
The defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
Knicks trailed by 5. Holiday goes in. That's tipped.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Iguodala, that's a 2-pointer. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Now here is Holiday. Tight defense on him. Left side, Jennings. The shot. And the wing jumper offline. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Warriors ahead, leading by 7. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And Kevin Durant, former MVP, still feels like he has room to grow, and he gives us some insight into that philosophy.
I think it's another level I can go to. You know, always can be better. That's how I look at things. Teammates need me more than ever now. Coaches need more from me, so I got to dig deep and see where I can find it from.
Well, the will seems to be there, Greg, but Kevin Durant seems surrounded by uncertainty. Can he get that and stay healthy for the entire season? How does he work with his new coach? Where does he really want to be?
You know, the truth is, no one but Kevin knows the answers to those questions. And quite frankly, he may not know right now what those answers are. He's a very unique and introspective kind of guy, as we all saw when he accepted that MVP award a couple years ago. So let's just stay tuned on this one.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game stats-wise?
Well, they've dictated tempo with their defense and been able to force some turnovers.
Yeah, and you know, they've also done a good job, Greg, on their end of the floor by not throwing the ball away.
So on the floor for Golden State to begin the second quarter. Iguodala and Green are set at the forward spots. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson. They're in the backcourt. And it's Pachulia in at the center, locking down the middle. You can point to any number of things, Clark, the Warriors did well last year. Their play on the road being one of them.
Well, the Warriors were exactly road warriors all season long, partner. Hit the ground running and finished with the league best 28 road wins.
Knicks trail by 8. Dishes it to Anthony. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. Derrick Rose has certainly piled up the awards for such a young player, starting with Rookie of the Year, the 111 first place votes to only 5 for the runner-up. We know about his MVP, and that just shines out so brightly for him.
And how about he and Michael Jordan, the only MVPs in Chicago Bulls history?
He's off on the first.
You know, looking back to Rose's MVP award, his stats were on another planet that year. He was only the third player to record 2,000 points and 600 assists in a single season since 1973. The other two, LeBron James and Michael Jordan.
Kevin Durant's checked in for Golden State. Good on the second free throw.
You know, in talking about D. Rose, I don't think the individual awards mean much to him. He's about trying to help his team win championships. And that's the kind of mindset he has to continue to display.
Thompson with the bucket.
They've done a really good job of knocking down their long-distance shots here in the second quarter. I mean, they're shooting just above 40% from downtown. That's outstanding.
Now here's Anthony. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Noah the screen on the wing. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Anthony.
How about the screen that frees him up, though, for the jumper?
Lee with the steal. Passes it to Noah. Offensive rebound. Anthony. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two. That one on Thompson.
Hard to believe this, but Carmelo feels as if he's been underrated as a superstar to this point in his career. And I'm sure there are a lot of conflicting opinions on that topic.
For Carmelo, the numbers are there for him to be treated as a tier 1 star still, I think, Clark, but it's hard to call him underrated.
Yeah, I think he'll be underrated until he's able to get to the championship round or maybe even win a ring. There's one thing that's clear, though. He's been under a lot of pressure since he's come into the league, and he hasn't been underrated in that regard. Well, I know last year the Knicks seemed to me to be very passive offensively, and that can sometimes be the case when you're trying to learn the triangle offense, but they never seem to attack the rim at all.
Green, no luck.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Count the bucket.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
New York, no good that time either. As you mentioned, the Knicks very shy at going to the rim last year. Really could have used that dynamic among a lot of things to their game.
Yeah, and no doubt about it. I mean, think about this. The Knicks were last in the league in drives per game as a team. So they struggled shooting when they did attack the rim, only 42%. So those areas have to improve if this team wants to become competitive. Hey guys, Porzingis was almost a rookie last season, but he opted to pull out of the early entry and wait a year for this past summer's draft. Seems to have worked out for him as far as how his draft stock has changed.
2 shots. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Porzingis. Greg, you're right with Porzingis. It made sense for him to wait 1 more year. Clark has a lot to learn, but still comes over, as a much talked about player, a much better player than had he declared last season.
I agree with you, yet he'll still need time to develop, but all the ingredients are there. He's got a chance to be a really good player.
Yeah, the Latvian had a great shot for his height, and he'll be an interesting stretch for in the NBA.
Good call.
Well, nobody said, Greg, being in the NBA was for the faint of heart. The Knicks in a few short years have gone from a playoff team, unfortunately, to the worst team in the NBA.
Hard to fathom, Kevin, that the Knicks did enter last season with playoff aspirations, but that quickly vanished. They were just completely overmatched and overwhelmed.
You know, the Knicks made the playoffs every season between 1988 and 2001. It's kind of strange now to see the Knicks struggle to get into the playoffs so often. Only 3 trips in the playoffs the last 10 seasons.
He hits the second from the line.
And listen, the pressure is always on the Knicks to make the playoffs just because of where the team is. Being in New York can have its advantages, but it comes with expectations that your team will be in the postseason.
About 3 minutes played so far in this second quarter. Outside Rose. Shot clock at 6. The drive by Anthony. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. 9 points for Carmelo Anthony. Warriors leading by 8. Outside Durant. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Good, just like soup. A little more ferocious, though.
Okay, Clark approves, everybody.
Yeah, but that's how you finish strong. Young fellas wearing the rim out.
Here's Porzingis. 5 points in the game. That's good. Porzingis has got 5 points now this quarter.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
The feed to Pachulia. Back to Iguodala. Noah with the block. And that will be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession. Five to shoot. Durant. It's rebounded by New York. Anthony's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Lee outside. Rose against Iguodala. Shot from 12. And again, it's New York. And here is Curry. He's got 7. It's Durant on the wing. Thompson outside. Here's the 3. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Durant's got 3 assists in the game. Knicks trail by 9. Rose kicks to Anthony. And there's the pass to Rose. Here's Porzingis. Noah with a screen on Durant. Down low. And it's Lee penetrating. Warriors with the rebound.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
Step back shot. And another basket for Golden State.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
For New York, they've gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second. 5 of 10. Rose kicks to Anthony. With the fadeaway. Thompson with the rebound. Out to Lee. And they cash in right away with the quick shot.
There you go again. A nice kick out after the D had collapsed on it.
Warriors leading by 9. Let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Kevin, during that last break, I heard the Warriors coach as he addressed his team. He said their plan was run their offense through Kevin Durant. Coach reminded his guys that he is the centerpiece of their offense, and he's the one they want with the most freedom to operate. So, Kevin, changes already being made on the fly here in the second quarter.
Always great to hear from you, Doris.
How about the inbound pass there? Easy bucket.
Rose dishes to Anthony. He feeds it to Noah. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And you look at Joakim Noah, I mean, one of those hybrid talents. As a center, he gives you the rebounding, the shot blocking you want, but then he also has tremendous passing skills and instincts and the energy of a mountain lion.
And going back to Joakim Noah, he really is a hybrid. He holds American, Swedish, and French citizenships. He's truly a man of the world, and he's worldly on the floor. He can guard and play a lot of different positions.
And Kevin, he looks like a man of the world. He has a unique style unto himself, but I'll take the versatility and the hustle he brings on my team any day. If he's healthy, he's a factor.
He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. And last year, not exactly up to Noah's lofty standards. Was way down in field goal percentage and free throw percentages compared to the season before, but he did not play completely healthy all of last year either.
A little dinged up, missed 13 games more than he had the season prior, and also the minutes dropped as well. And you could just see him laboring at times on the floor, clearly affected by those injuries.
And here is Lee after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. Picked by Lee. Porzingis passes to Lee. Anthony with it, picked up by Thompson. New York, no good that time either.
And, you know, going back to Noah last season, I think the additions to the Bulls front court had an effect on him. I mean, they added Gasol and Mirotic, 2 major talents up front. I think that gave Noah less opportunities than he'd had the year before, and it was an adjustment for him.
Now here's Rose after the miss from Andre Iguodala. And Durant sends it back. Thompson outside. He dishes it to Curry. Back to Thompson. Noah against Durant. Now here's Curry. He's tightly guarded. And Anthony sends it back. Lee kicks to Rose. Anthony right side. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got 4 assists in the game.
And guys, talking about Joakim Noah, he was still the spirit of that team last season. Amongst all the great talents the Bulls had, Noah was that energizer and catalyst for the team. A true warrior, even in an off year.
Now here's Rose after the miss from Klay Thompson. New York moving it around. Courtney Lee is on the wing. He's covered by Iguodala. Here's Anthony. And play stops as it looks like they call an over the back here.
Yeah, he was boxed out and tried to get the rebound the only way he could.
Yeah, he got straight over the back and on top of him there, too. So nothing subtle about that one.
And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. Warriors leading by 11. Here is Livingston. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Back to Iguodala. Kicks it to Varejao. And he gets it to go. Varejao's got the lead up to 13 now for the Warriors.
Another gap in the defense found there, and they've really had their number today.
Jennings outside Thomas. Quinn in the post, started by Varejao, and so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
You know, basketball can be a thing of beauty, and the Warriors showed just how gorgeous ball movement can be last year. Every possession looked like a well-orchestrated concert. It was incredibly fun to watch. Not so much fun, probably, to coach against.
Well, the Warriors did zip the ball around very well last year, Clark. They led the league, as Greg was just talking about, led the league in assists per game. It wasn't even close. Over 27 assists per game as a team.
Yeah, 28 times they had 30 or more assists. In 2014, the team that led in that category was the Spurs. They did it only 16 times.
Wow. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Knicks last season had a lot of problems here in Manhattan, and it showed all over the floor, Greg. And you played for this team. You know what it's like to play basketball in New York. Not a good record for them at home last year.
How about finishing 10-31 here and playing in front of a sold-out crowd every night? And one thing about New York, they're going to let you know when they're displeased. Worst home record in the East and second worst home record in the league.
Here's Jennings. Anderson Varejao making his last shot. Here's Kuzminskis. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
Livingston kicks it to West. Can't hit from in close.
And, you know, for the Knicks, there were a lot of reasons why they were bad at home. Bottom 5 in field goal percentage, against at home field goal defense, and third worst field goal percentage at home in the league.
Now here's Jennings. He's got 5. Shot clock at 5. And the lead is down inside single digits. Jennings has got 7.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
Here's Iguodala. 9 points in the game so far. Picked by West. Iguodala dishes to West. Great D that time from Thomas.
And you know, commend the Knicks faithful. They still would sell this place out. And you have to give a shout out to the fans for sticking through what was a very difficult year. At least it has to get better.
Now here's Thomas following the miss by David West. Ball's knocked loose. He's guarded by Thomas, and they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Anderson Varejao. The Warriors have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well. It was the season of destiny, and the Warriors certainly followed through. Clark, the best team in the league all year, and they finished the job beating the Cavs in the finals.
And they were on a mission from the get-go. They would become another team to win 65 games or more and win the final. Impressive work.
Right side, Jennings. "16 feet away." Got in it.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Iguodala, that's good. Jennings with the ball. He has 7.
And for the Warriors, they had tough opponents the whole way. I mean, the Pelicans, Grizzlies, and Rockets, they all put up fights. The Cavs in the finals were just as tough with LeBron, but the Warriors found a way to come through.
17 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here is Livingston. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Green passes to Livingston. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Livingston's got the lead up to 13 now for the Warriors. And so we wrap up the first half. Warriors lead by 13. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, Kevin, it obviously seemed like you were in a terrific flow. What is working for you right now?
My teammates doing a great job of looking for me. I'm just trying to finish plays. Post up is working for us a little bit, so you know, I think the second half they're going to come on me and double a little bit, so I got to kick off the shooter for good shots.
Kevin, thank you. Gentlemen, this guy always credits the guys around him.
Thanks so much, Doris, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back in there for the start of the third quarter after this break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. We welcome you back to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Kevin Durant was on fire in the first half. He ended up with 17 points, 3 assists, and 5 rebounds. His opening period tonight, right on par with his performance last game out, which was outstanding. Hey, big fella, what's your take on Golden State so far? And over to Kenny, what'd you think about New York?
It looked like they were shooting threes blindfolded. Sometimes you could get cold, but that was atrocious. It was scary. But they also looked scattered out there, and I think that disorganization was the main issue for them missing those shots. They need to establish themselves better into a better rhythm in the second half and avoid relying so heavily on the three-point shot.
All right, that is going to wrap up our halftime report as it's just about time for the start of the third quarter.
Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback.
What a performance from Durant here. He has 17 points and a steal.
No idea we'd see a performance like this one today.
The only way to describe it in my vocabulary is dominance.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. And New York, looking at who they've got. Porzingis is out there with Noah. Then it's Lee. Then it's Anthony. And it's Rose in at the 1 spot. The shot by Anthony, no good.
And that's the way you want to defend. Nice job there.
Always important to have that good interior defense.
Pass to Rose. New York moving it around. Noah with a screen for Anthony. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Oh, an illegal screen there. One of the toughest calls for an official to make.
And it is one of the toughest calls, but most of the time they do a good job with it. And you have to appreciate how officials get that one right more times than not.
Now here's Curry. This is the most they've led by, 13 points. Here's Green, and so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2.
You know, the Warriors took some flack when they passed on the chance to trade for Kevin Love, but I really think that the rise of Draymond Green as their stretch 4-man made the decision even
now,
better and also
shots.
kept their
Roof
cap
shots.
situation far more flexible.
Free throw drops for Green. And Draymond Green won't give you the superstar numbers of a Kevin Love, but he's got a deceptive impact, Clark, at both ends of the floor.
Yeah, I call him a value-utility guy because he does a little bit of everything that brings value to your quest to win. His shooting has steadily gotten better, and while he's not an all-star yet, the sum of his total contributions on the floor, impressive.
Both free throws good from Green. And when you look at Draymond Green, he's not a guy who will wow you with his numbers or his athleticism, Clark. He brings a lot of intangibles, though. And I remember talking early in his career with Tom Izzo up at Michigan State saying those exact things, that he gives you so much more than just what you see.
And his current coach and our former partner, Steve Kerr, raves about him. He's the heart and soul of the Warriors, in Steve's words.
Here's Lee following the basket by Draymond Green. Rose kicks to Anthony. From about 19 feet, and he connects with the jumper. Anthony's got 13. Warriors leading by 15.
You know, you talk about Green's enthusiasm for the game. He's constantly talking, whether defensively or even in an opponent's ear. He's a vocal presence. And also another example of how a guy can make an impact without necessarily having it show up in the stat sheet. That's one he knows he should have drained.
Feeds to Curry. Here's Durant. And the shot falls short this time.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only one for the first 5.
Lee dishes to Rose. Pass to Porzingis. Wide open look. Clock at 4. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Rose has got his 5th assist in this one.
And also, don't discount his leadership. Draymond Green's been a vocal leader his entire career. Even as a rookie, he wasn't afraid to challenge his teammates. And that competitive spirit, guys, can be contagious.
So many great statistics are available to demonstrate just how dominant the Warriors were last season. My favorite is, GA, their point differential.
You know, to be able to beat your opponent by double digits on average is something only 8 teams have been able to do in the history of the league.
Now,
it's amazing.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Green.
And guys, the Warriors ended the year at just over a 10-point differential per game. I mean, still that number is staggering when you think of what it takes to achieve that mark over the course of a season. Typically, championship teams are somewhere in the +6 to +8 range. 10 is off the charts.
And both free throws good for Green.
And you know what? That Warriors point differential was helped out a lot by their play at home. The home differential was almost +15 points per game. A lot of blowout wins. Scary thing is they set their starters in the 4th so often, they could have made those numbers even higher had they wanted. Yeah, I think he just sees some things that can be improved and wants to get everybody back on the same page.
And usually that, to me, is a good use of the timeout. I mean, if there's something that he's noticed that can give his team a lift, I think he's got to try to take advantage of that.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the 3rd quarter. Now Rose. He's got 5. Pass to Porzingis. The drive by Anthony. Here's Noah. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
Taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
Looking at the game for Noah, he's got 8 points and a block.
And he can't hit the second. Warriors leading by 14. Durant kicks to Curry. Cannot hit. Good D by Lee.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Rose goes in. Another shot. And Noah with the layup. Noah's got 10.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
Here's Thompson. Knicks with the rebound. Rose has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Some nice passing by New York here. Here's Anthony. That one off the back iron and out.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
Curry against Anthony. The dish to Durant. Shot from the top of the key. Knicks with the rebound. Anthony's got rebound number 5 here tonight. To the left side wing. Here's Porzingis. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. Anthony's got his 4th assist in this one.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
Noah with a screen on Durant. Shoots off the screen. Here's Porzingis. Green with the rebound. Green's got 6 rebounds in the game. Rose against Curry. Back to Durant. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
Oh, nice, strong drive there. If that's who's going to be guarding him, then he's got some weight to throw around.
Anderson Varejau's checked in for Golden State. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
And that one's good. That's 12 points for Joakim Noah.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
Lee with the ball. Picked up by Thompson. Rose, no good. And Durant sends it back. Curry with a wide open look. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Knicks trail by 10. Lee outside. Anthony on the wing. Down low, just 5 on the clock. And that one's good by Noah.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And guys, Courtney Lee, now having completed 7 full seasons, very much the same guy now as he was entering the league. A 3-and-D prototype who will most likely never be a plus playmaker.
Here's Rose. Following the basket by Draymond Green. Rose goes in and count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
They've been getting it inside at every opportunity and getting results, too.
Yeah, that's a winning formula as far as I'm concerned. They've been the aggressors and far more assertive on the offensive end.
A different look for New York. Thomas checked in for Noah. And it's Jennings in for Courtney Lee. And the Warriors also making a change. West is checked in for Anderson Varejau. Warriors leading by 7. Curry kicks to Green. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And what a tremendous game for Green. He's got 11 points, and 4 of his points have come at the foul line. He's made the most of those opportunities.
And you can't undervalue the importance of that. Many times a game comes down to which team wins the free throw battle.
He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all. No good on that one. So he comes up empty, missing both. And here are the Knicks. They're on a 17-7 run. Jennings passes to Rose. Lets it go with the 3. Steph Curry with the rebound. Ball stolen. That one goes. Count. Porzingis has got 14 points.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
He seems to have just lost his touch. Only 1 for his first 5 here in the quarter.
Jennings dishes to Rose. Here's Anthony. And it's Klay Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got his 3rd rebound tonight. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line. So we'll see Klay Thompson go to the line here. It goes on Brandon Jennings. Both teams deciding to change it up. Guys, you gotta love the versatility of Klay Thompson. He provides so much at that 2-guard position.
Well, he can defend 3 positions, Kevin. And offensively, he does everything you want done from the 2-guard spot. He can play with or without the ball.
Oh, Quinn can't hit.
Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
And you know they'll be conscious of him next time they take it inside, too. I mean, that's what really good defenders do. They make you think about their presence.
And yes, sir, that one drops. And it's 13 points for Andre Iguodala.
And Thompson's certainly in the conversation for the best 2-way shooting guard in basketball. There's really not much he doesn't do well.
Now, here's Thomas. The pass to Kuzminskis. To the left wing. New York moving the ball around. Thomas kicks to O'Quinn. That one wide left.
And Thompson's much more active running the pick and roll lately. A great pocket passer, and of course the defense has to stay glued to him because of that ability to knock down shots. And remember Klay Thompson's father, Michael Thompson, a former #1 pick out of Minnesota. Growing up, he was the smallest of his brothers and thereby took his lumps when they played hoops. But he said that challenge helped him to develop into the player he is today.
And the first one at the line is good. And Klay Thompson, born into an athletic family. His father, the former #1 overall pick in the NBA draft. And Clark, his mom, was a Division I volleyball player.
And you know, Thompson, despite those genes, was not a highly recruited player out of high school. Grew up in UCLA's backyard, but ended up playing college ball at Washington State.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
Checking out the game Klay Thompson is having. He has 11 points, and he's got 2 baskets from out in 3-point lane.
And I'm sure they'd like to get a few more of those out of him.
Now here's Jennings. 10 points for him. To stop the run. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Knicks, Kyle O'Quinn. 2 shots.
The first one falls. The Warriors making a switch here. Good on both. Warriors leading by 11. Here is Livingston. And there's Green on the assist by Livingston. 13 points for Draymond Green.
They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period. Really hard to decide, guys, which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Clark, there's no wrong answer to that one, my friend. Sensational alley-oop all the way around.
Agreed.
And guys, you know what? You wouldn't know that they're the team that's actually trailing with how they were able to pull that play off. And Iguodala knows just how deadly his teammates can be from outside, and he looks for them to get their shot before getting his own. I think this situation for him in Golden State's perfect for his skill set.
And he knocks down the first one. You look at the metrics for it, Clark, and Iguodala is onto something. He just knows to look for the best team shots.
Yeah, he's got a really good basketball IQ, and I think it's his selflessness that allows him to tap into that, especially at the offensive end. Rarely forces situations offensively.
And Iguodala drops them both.
Tremendous output from Iguodala. 15 points, and he's put 1 3-pointer on the board.
You know what, though, Clark? It wouldn't be a bad idea going forward to try to let him do a little more damage from beyond the arc.
The offensive rebound, O'Quinn, and he finishes nicely on the layup. O'Quinn's got 10.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure, but unfortunately, the execution has been lacking. Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
Now here's Thomas. Outside Jennings. Thomas passes to Holiday. 5 on the clock. Here's O'Quinn. They get it back. Outside Jennings. Now here's O'Quinn. 10 points for him. Outside Holiday.
Hey, someone on Jennings.
Jennings dishes to Thomas. Misses the 3.
Boy, they're fortunate. The defense was taking a big chance leaving him that wide open behind the arc.
Pick by West. Iguodala kicks it to West, and he comes off the screen and slams it through.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
Jennings can't get it to go. Warriors leading by 15. Golden State moving it around. Baseline J on the way, and it's Golden State with another.
And the big lead becomes bigger. They are playing with purpose here tonight, guys.
And they're doing it at both ends of the floor. I mean, that's what you like to see. They've been controlling the action from both ends of the court.
O'Quinn can't hit.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And, Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Outside Holiday. Thomas a screen. And here's Jennings outside. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. And it's 13 points for Brandon Jennings. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here is Livingston. 5 points in the game. 17 seconds left to play in the third. There's the bucket. Good.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
Up top, Jennings. 13 points in the game. Kuzminskis the pass to Jennings. Goes up on the wing. And that's not going to go. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Warriors ahead, up by 16. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. Knicks trail by 16 on the court for Golden State here in the fourth. The Splash Brothers are the guards. Durant is out there with Pachulia, and it's Iguodala in at the small forward. Now here's Lee. Here's Porzingis. He kicks to Anthony. Lets the 3 fly, and that one's good. Anthony's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Knicks. Warriors leading by 13. Curry kicks to Durant. On the wing, it's Iguodala. Dishes it to Pachulia. The shot is off. Good D by Lee.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And it's Rose penetrating. That's tipped. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. It's Durant on the wing. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. 22 points for Kevin Durant.
They're earning their points with the jump shot now.
And that's right, Clark. 6 of their last 10 have come from the mid-range.
Here's Rose. Out to Lee. Drives from 16. And the Knicks good for 2.
A splendid pass that time by Rose.
Golden State's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. Curry dishes to Pachulia. Great defense that time from Noah. Knicks trail by 13. Anthony with it, and it's Iguodala picking him up. And the whistle blow is going to be on Andre Iguodala. That's his first foul. Lee kicks it to Noah. It's out of bounds. They are saying it was last touch by Lee.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Here's Curry. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Thompson for 3. And there's the call on Pachulia. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
That's his 4th personal foul. 2nd team foul.
Here is Rose. Guys, their comeback bid had better get started.
I think there's still enough time for him here, Kevin. I think there's a good chance they can make it happen.
I don't know, guys. It's going to take a pretty big run to get back in this one.
Lee passes to Rose. Clock at 6. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Some good play from Rose in this one. He has 8 points and 6 assists. He's shown some flash with his passing and some grit with his board work.
Yeah, not a combination that too many players in our league possess.
Derrick Rose at the line for 2.
Free throw drops for Rose. Both free throws good from Rose.
This is what they need to do in the second half to come out with a win. It's not the only thing, but when you convert free throws at the other end, you put a lot of pressure on the opponent to play solid defense against you.
For 3, Durant. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Knicks trail by 11. Anthony with it, and it's Iguodala picking him up. The lead now cut to single digits. 12 points for Rose.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Kevin, during that last break, I heard the Warriors coach as he addressed his team. He told his team to keep looking for three-point opportunities, saying their perimeter defense isn't doing a good job getting out on our shooters. So let's keep firing away until they decide to guard us.
Lee with the steal. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Rose attacking, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And they have gotten themselves back into this game just in the nick of time. If that one had come any later, it would have been Katie bar the door.
But, Greg, they can't relax yet. I mean, they've still got plenty of work to do here. And Zaza Pachulia, for my money, has been one of the toughest players in the league. He's got a boxer's mentality. Even his face looks a little bit like a boxer's. He doesn't have the quick twitch muscles of some guys, but his power and effort consistently stand out.
The free throw drops for Pachulia. Talking about Jaja's toughness, it's one of the reasons he has such a high rebounds per minute average over his career. And defending on the blocks, he's almost unmovable.
He really, you know what, Coach Kidd loves Jaja. Even started him over John Henson by the end of the season. I mean, he's always willing to trade body blows down low and certainly wins his fair share of those battles.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Check out the game for Pachulia. He's got 8 points, and he's also got 1 block to add to the mix today.
Yeah, and that's just a small part of what we've seen, but it's been a solid contribution defensively.
Now here's Noah. Porzingis passes to Rose. Puts one up, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. They get Stephen Curry.
Durant and Rose. At the line for 2.
Free throw drops for Rose. That one misses. Warriors leading by 8. The high post shot. They get the rebound. Curry dishes to Thompson. And another shot. Anthony with the block. And Steph Curry with the foul.
Side out.
That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
And it's the Knicks with the ball. Here in the 4th, they've allowed just 4 points. Anthony on the wing. He's covered by Thompson. And the Knicks miss again. Golden State's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Durant, it's tipped. There's the feed to Carmelo. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. 18 points for Carmelo Anthony.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's key to this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Now here's Thompson. Pachulia kicks to Curry. Trying to find Durant. He's got it now. He feeds it to Pachulia. 6 to shoot. Curry gets the bucket.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
To Porzingis. To the left wing. Noah, the pass to Lee. Noah trying to get open. Tries again, and the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
Lazy defense on the glass there.
Well, nobody boxed out. Nobody put a body on anybody else. Things like that not only drive the coach crazy, that stuff gets under my skin.
The Warriors making a switch here. Green's checked in. That free throw good from Anthony. Here's Curry. Outside Durant. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And good, he nails it. And the Warriors lead by 8.
Excellent vision by Durant out there. What a nice pass.
Rose against Curry. Outside Rose. Takes the 13-footer. No luck. And Golden State will come the other way. Curry kicks to Durant. Outside, Green. Got a piece of it. And here is Anthony. He dishes it to Rose. Jacks up a 3. New York, no good that time either.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
Thompson with it. He's picked up by Lee. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Incredible body control right there. Don't know how he was able to get that one to go, but it sure was a thing of beauty to watch.
Knicks trail by 11. Outside Rose to the right side. Here's Porzingis. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Porzingis has got 9 points now in just the second half. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. There's a good screen. Thompson against Lee. Clock at 6. A high post shot. It's rebounded by New York.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Kicks it to Rose. Lays it up and banks it in. Warriors leading by 7. To the paint. It's deflected. Pass to Porzingis from outside the arc. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
He's starting to feel it. He's in a groove here in the second half.
Outside Durant. Green with a screen for Durant. And Durant gets double teamed. And the wide open shot from Green. Sinks the 3-pointer. And the Warriors lead by 7.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
Feeds it to Lee. Outside Anthony. Back to Lee for 3. And again, New York with the triple.
Defenders need to recognize and be alert to staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Curry dishes to Durant. And a fast break now for the Knicks. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down to just 2 points in the bucket from Anthony. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Knicks.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
And guys, the thing that jumps out at me is their block shots. I mean, they're playing up on the shooters tightly, and then they're sending them packing. I mean, putting those shots in reverse, all in a clear, good day's work. He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
Free throw drops for Green. Brandon Jennings, he's checked in for Derrick Rose. And both free throws good for Green. Knicks trail by 4. Jennings passes to Carmelo. Noah the screen, shot off the screen, and again Carmelo Anthony. Anthony's got 25 points.
There's been no pressure from his standpoint in the fourth quarter. I mean, he's made 5 of his 6 shots.
On the wing, Thompson. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
New York with the ball. They're on a 14-5 run here. It's Anthony with the drive to tie it up. Kicks it out to Jennings. There's the pick. Anthony with it. Now Green defending. And a wide open look for Lee. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket. Golden State's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Anthony against Curry. Outside, Green. Pachulia kicks to Curry. 4 on the clock. Drops it in from 14 feet away. Curry's got 19 points.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
Jennings against Curry. It's stolen by Curry. It's deflected. Anthony with it. 1:58 left in the fourth quarter. Out to the right wing. Here's Porzingis. And Curry pulls it down. Warriors leading by 4. Here's Durant. Off the left rim and out.
Not sure if he just ran out of gas or what, Kevin, but he's been awful ever since the second half started. Not even been a factor.
Stolen by Thompson. Durant with it. Now Anthony defending. Beyond the arc. And that's good. Steph Curry for 3. Curry's got a couple of 3-pointers now in the fourth for the Warriors. .124 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Curry against Jennings. Passes to Porzingis. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Curry kicks to Thompson. Outside Durant. Golden State moving it around. Outside for Curry. Another miss by Curry.
You know what? You just cannot get much better of a look than that one.
Exactly. I mean, no way you expect him to miss that shot.
Jennings cannot hit. So Golden State will take it the other way. 17 points was their biggest margin. They get it again. Here's Durant. And Green now, top of the key. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. And the Warriors lead by 9. So both teams making some changes here. .34 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Kuzminskis, terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Boy, you got to love that nice assist by Jennings.
The dish to Livingston. Guarded by Holiday. The layup off target. New York with the ball. 7-point differential. Here's Kuzminskis. A three-pointer, no good. The pass to Livingston. So we see the Warriors get the win here. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
David, this was a game not for the faint of heart. How did you guys play through the physicality?
Yeah, you know, it's a bunch of smart guys in this locker room. You know, guys know time and place. You know, we want to be aggressive, but also want to be smart with it. So, you know, the game got a little chippy, but by that time we had a good lead.
Congratulations, David. Kevin, over to you.
Thank you, Doris. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.
The 2K Sports Postgame Show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaq and the Jet as we present our Jordan Player of the Game, Stephen Curry. He put up a new season high tonight, and if he keeps shooting like he did tonight before the season's over, he might top it. A big key to his team's victory here.
You could just see the intensity and focus from him, right, Kenny? I mean, he wasn't fazed by the crowd. You know, usually that's the case with him, but not tonight. He came in determined to make the little plays, make some big ones, and keep the momentum going.
I will say this about Steph Curry. There is no player in the league more capable of single-handedly taking over a ball game than he is. What I mean is, Steph Curry's hot. It's hotter than anyone else is hot. He can beat you with his feet, his mind, his shot. The only thing you can be sure of is that he will beat you.
And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a good night, everybody.